All right, welcome back. PGA Tour featuring the GOAT himself, Mr. Buddy Dick. Continue on. Hey, there's the GOAT himself. And we will continue event. I know we have a nice, comfortable lead. I know that much. Yeah. 29 under. And we're going to continue on. All right, here we go. Cheers, everybody.
EA Sports and the Web.com Tour proudly present third round coverage of the Web.com Tour Championship. This is the third round of the Web.com Tour Championship, the fourth and final stop of the Web.com Tour Finals. So we're into the weekend, Frank, and just remind people what's at stake here.
Top 50 players are going to go forward and play the big tour, the PGA Tour, the chance to play in major championships, the chance to become a star of the future. And right now, Rich, there's just 36 holes separating them between now and their dream. Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Oh.
Can't hide the flag stick from that man. Birdie try again here today.
There we go.
Great start.
Second hole, it's a par 5.
You'd think birdie or eagle off this tee, and we've seen a lot during the Players' Championship, but once again, you have to move that tee shot right to left, but be careful of those pines.
Ooh, I don't know about that. Go, go, go.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
300? Oh,
that is
short.
a really good tee shot right there.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
Frank, as we watch the Web.com Tour Finals, anyone in particular you think could be a breakout star from this group, someone along the lines of a Keegan Bradley?
Well, the golfer I'm watching right now, really, Rich, was considered a prodigy at the age of 2, and a lot of people in the golf world have just been waiting for this player to come out, and I've been one of those. Very impressed. The golf swing is excellent, touch, but even the competitive skill.
Fairway, okay.
Third shot coming up at this par 5. Still a good chance to make birdie.
Yeah, just make sure you have the right number and the right club.
There we go.
So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
And that drops for another birdie. 2 in a row to start the round. Frank, a nice mix of holes to start. So here we go with a par 3 at the third.
Very narrow at the front of the screen, and that bunker too. You don't actually see it off the tee, the back left bunker, and it sneaks into that left side. So if that flag is on the left, just be careful. Surely not.
Oh,
good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
We're getting there.
So, Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
So much focus here, Frank, on 16, 17, and 18. Number 4 is a hole that gets overlooked, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, the second shot here is more daunting, especially when that flag's on the left. So you really do start looking at that blue stuff, water.
Keep going. 96.
Frank, one of our colleagues at Golf Channel, Brian Hammond's always liked to say, keep it in the short grass. It is nice to play from the fairway.
The game's so much easier from the fairway. Less decisions to be made. You don't have to worry about a fly or a lip in front of the bunker or a tree. The game almost appears straightforward from there.
Oh, there we go.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, and trying for another one today.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Fifth hole here at TPC Sawgrass, long par 4. What's the challenge, Frank?
Depending, really, if you're long or short hitter, the long hitters have the luxury of taking it over the corner of the bunker down the right. Short hitters really play at that bunker down the left, 320 run out.
Okay.
Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. Will settle. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
Safely on deck.
That is how it's done right there. What an approach shot. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Oh,
Just
what?
singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Clean this up with a tap.
Dang.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
That was a bummer.
Frank, you don't want to get too cute with that second shot here at the 6th.
I remember many a time, Rich, when they put the flag right of center. You try and hit it a little bit too close, those palm trees all of a sudden come into play. Hits one of those, that ball can go anywhere.
Ball.
Good contact, good result.
Oh, shoot.
Frank, as we watch this
318.
Web.com Tour finale, what names jump out at you?
Carlos Ortiz, Justin Thomas, I mean, they're just two that, really,
Fred Fuck.
that I've actually watched on the range and been very impressed, not just with the way in which they've hit balls, but the way in which they've taken it to the golf course. Really, when you look down the whole range, though, too, all these guys can play. They're all capable of making it to the PGA Tour, but I just think Justin, with his amateur background, and Carlos Ortiz looks like he has a competitive edge.
Justin Thomas is only about 145 pounds, but he launches at 320, 30 yards with tremendous ball and swing speed. On the other side of the coin is Tony Finau. You and I have been in Tony's company. He's built like an NFL tight end.
Yeah, he and his brother actually were more known for long driving. But yeah, Tony's throttled back a little bit on the power, and he's developed what you would call a very complete golf game now. It's not just about the power hitting.
When Tony throttles back, he can feather it out there with a 3-wood about 307.
Ooh, that ran pretty good.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag. Now the approach to the 7th. Frank, what do you need to be mindful of here?
It's rather narrow in the front of the screen, and then there's some mounds both right and left. Be very aware of those mounds. They can actually help you out.
Oh, very good.
And another green in regulation. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
There we go.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello. Here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around.
Oh,
left,
look at
behind,
that.
to the side, and even short.
Wow.
Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Let's go.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, I think this is one of the most fascinating holes on the golf course. The 583-yard par 5 ninth hole.
With technology now, a lot more players can reach this par 5 and 2. Gone are the days where it was a true three-shotter, but I remember when Sergio Garcia hit that 3-wood from what was it,
292 in the air.
Yards. Still one of the best shots I've ever seen.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. And now the second shot here at this par 5.
Nope.
Frank, earlier in the day, we were talking about how this round was pretty much off the rails. I'm shocked that he's put it back together.
Yeah, he looked early on completely out of it.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect
thank you.
fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a roll like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Frank, when you think layup shot on a par 5, you think it's easy. This isn't necessarily that simple, is it?
No, you've got to keep the ball to the right. Otherwise, those overhanging limbs on those trees on the left, they become havoc.
Nice play right there. That's in pretty close. Now this for birdie. Came away with a bogey on the previous round.
There we go.
And he has it for birdie. Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
Looks to be a good setup going into the green here at the 10th. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Stop.
Just
there we
a
go.
Beautiful approach shot. Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just trying to take care of business.
Let's go.
That's how you keep a round going. Make them from that distance. All right, hole number 11 here at the TPC Sawgrass, 558-yard, par 5. No shortage of options, no shortage of hazards, Frank.
If there's one hole at TPC Sawgrass where you can literally leap out of your shoes, this is it. Long and straight.
That's how you do it.
Ooh, 300. Let's go, baby. All right, let's take a very quick pee break. I will be right back. All right. Let's continue on.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5. His second shot.
Oh, boy. We're going to go, like, right there. Stay away from the bunker. There we go.
That's an absolute beauty.
Okay.
All right, Frank, the 11th is a reachable. What's the right strategy?
Well, it feels like that green should be about another 30 or 40 yards to the right, Rich. Makes the player aim left.
Yes.
It's such a narrow green, but it's worth the risk.
Well, that's how you play the game. Right there. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
All right.
Beautifully done. That's a birdie. Up to the 12th, Frank, and a good birdie chance here.
Yeah, good old length, short par 4. This green really divides itself into about 3 sections. There's a little piece to the right, piece short left, and the one at back left. So as long as you know where the flag is, just push that ball into the section where it is. You get up there, you're only going to have 10 or 15 feet left for birdie.
That one is in the fairway.
Oh my God.
290 yards. Frank
Went
really
nuts
good
over
chance
that.
from
Okay.
this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Yes.
Safely aboard.
Let's go.
Just a couple of feet. He's made it. Hole number 13 here at Sawgrass. Tricky 181-yard par 3.
You don't have to hit directly at this flag. When that flag's at the back there, you can use the contours. When it's on the left, once again, you can use the ridge in the middle of the green. Matter of fact, one of the hardest hole locations is when it's in the front right, because that's when you have to...
And he's made it onto the green. Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. Frank, 14 is so often a pivotal hole here at the TPC Sawgrass.
It is, Rich, and when you see a player hit 2 shots comfortably on this green, you think, what's all the problems about 14? But when you see someone stray left or stray right, you realize that 14 is really
right where they were aiming, in the fairway.
We talk so much about players' futures. We look at this shot coming up. This man being talked about for many a year. Prodigy, perhaps. But he's looked today. I'm starting to be a believer. This surely must be a talent for the future.
There we go.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way.
Once talked about a golfing prodigy. We're starting to see the real talent come out now. Birdie putt here. Gain a stroke and move one step closer to the PGA Tour.
Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Shouldn't be a problem here.
What?
Frank, you hate to miss it from that distance.
More than a setback there.
2-putted on
Clean
that.
this up with a tap.
Well,
That's
sucks.
a bogey, but still in the lead.
We start to see shots in hand really valuable.
Frank, the 15th hole certainly has the respect of the professionals.
But you're right. This is a positional hole where just keep the ball down the left center.
Positional hole.
Can't go too far. You'll get blocked out or you'll run out of fairway. From there, it's really about knowing
287
where
in the air.
what position on the screen. Because this is another green that's not flat. If the second shot lands on the wrong portion of the green, it'll finish well away from the hole.
Frank, once again, precision is so important as we look at this second shot to the 15th.
Yeah, you're looking at the flag here. You're looking at birdie. But if you miss, that big bunker on the left will swallow it up. And there's 2 little pot bunkers on the right. Tough to get it up and down.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. And it drops for birdie. Now the start of the gauntlet. 16, 17, and 18. Par 5, 16. Frank, Tiger made birdie here all 4 days in winning in 2013.
Fred Couples made that fantastic eagle many years ago. Hole bends a little to the player's left. You don't have to hit driver here if you're a long hitter, but you really must move that ball right to left. Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
All right.
Playing his second shot. Here's
Cheers,
par 5.
everybody. Oh, shoot. Let's go like this. See what happens.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the line, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Setting up for an approach shot here. Frank, you think about the great rivalries in sports, the Yankees and the Red Sox, Ollie and Frazier, and in golf, Nicklaus and Palmer. Great athletes, great
please
teams
stop.
pushing one another to great heights.
Man.
It's amazing how that's gone forward, too, because Nicklaus and Palmer really became Nicklaus and Watson. Then there was like Norman Faldo, but some would say that Faldo Ballesteros, 6 majors to 5, was even more important. But in this era that we're in now, I think we're all praying for that Woods-McIlroy rivalry. You know, Woods with 14 majors, McIlroy already with 4. That really is one to celebrate over.
And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Now to maybe the most famous hole in the whole sport. It's the 17th here at the stadium course, the TPC Sawgrass. Frank, if you look at it on the card, it seems so simple. It's just 137 yards. For the best in the world, it's a pitching wedge, maybe a 9-iron. And yet every year,
Nice.
we see nightmares galore.
And that's where you have to remind yourself what can and what does happen here. I normally cut the green in half here. It's 26 yards deep. So if you just take 13 yards off the yardage, you have 124 yards to the middle of the green.
There you go.
That has to be your target. This is no...
Frank, we have said it over and over. Another birdie. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from designer Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you
almost
something
320.
specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate
So
on one
close.
of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
Oh, no. What's up, Mr. Duck? How are you?
This is a good-looking shot.
Oh,
Terrific golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. Here yesterday, this putt again for birdie.
there we go. All right, we'll do another 18 holes.
Just an amazing display.
You guys are up for it?
Continue to fall. Frank, in golf, there's nothing quite like the final round of a hotly contested championship, and this one could be a doozy.
And there's
Nah,
nothing,
lazy Sundays are my
quite
favorite.
like
I
that
fucking
leaderboard
love
I'm looking
a
at
lazy
right
Sunday.
now. We are going to have some amazing
Level
golf.
10,
This
level
one is
11.
going to have to be
Nice. All right, guys, hang out. We will be right back. We're going to check out maybe some new equipment. It says putting stroke. Our mid-game increased. All right, hang out. We'll be right back, guys.